Hmm.
The rest of the.
Huh?
Did you eat the rest of the kung pao?
No, no. I just got.
The baby's got broccoli and what?
I don't. I saw him. I saw him eating that meat and staring at me like a savage animal.
Got the meat and then broccoli.
He didn't really performative because he was trying to freak me and David out because we were on acid. It didn't freak us out, by the way. It was going into like, it was going into the spot where like his spine connected to his like brain. In this case, the bigger predator was a fucking curly-haired Jew. I don't remember. Okay, two curly-haired Jews. I mean, I mean, holy shit, dude. Humans are not the good species on this planet. We're so fucked. Oh, do they swing dolphins around till their fucking intestines come out of their asshole? No, no, they don't. Yeah, birds are also useless.
Go there after eating a bunch of penguins, and they'll catch like other seabirds and huck them at the penguins fucking sanctuary and toss them. When they fucking kill them from colonies, they'll take their like fucking chewed out spinal column and shit and do the same shit, lob it back like 100 yards into the colony. This like poor little fuckers up just had the goddamn like chewed up bunch of his body's spinal column land on his head.
No. I don't want to watch animals die right now. Fucking motherfuckers show up late just to fucking watch animals, the fucking animal fight videos. What is wrong with you? I don't know how that pertains to anything that I was saying, but I mean, you can do whatever you want, bud. Orphanage. I want to explode and eliminate all the hunger in a 1 mile area.
He was eating it.
For doing what? What did I do this time? Wait, why am I being reprimanded? My power is through my asshole. How do you know? I wasn't trying to fuck. I wasn't Epsteining though. Listen, I'm a. Amnesia. You know what? I want to explode. I I want to I want to destroy. I want to explode and destroy all the pipes in that initial village. Just the pipes. Yes, I will. You don't think I won't? I will. They're gonna turn me into a villain. I swear to God, I'm gonna be turned into a villain by the end of this. I did a good thing. I did a good deed. I'm sorry they didn't like the way I did it. Yeah, but yeah, my character doesn't know that. I just assuming that they ratted me out. Yeah, my character doesn't know that. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I thought we were already there because I exploded to take out a bunch of the fucking enemies, didn't I? Um, and second, my character wouldn't even know about the AI shit. I'm just assuming they ratted me on me. Yes, as the game progresses, I want to get more and more unhinged. Okay. Really? The- Wait, do I see that, or can I just explode and kill him? Wait, I want to explode and explode the rocket, like all munitions that he has. Oh, okay. You fucking. Okay, I was under the impression that every time we used one, we got one. That's what you said last time. I had to write that. I mean, if it doesn't work that way, it's fine. No, no, no. I know. I'm just going off what you said last week. When but it's okay. We don't. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it's fine. Listen, if there's a balancing issue, we don't need to get it. Like, it's fine. It's completely fine. We're already kind of OP.
Points.
Well, I'm okay either way. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page so that we know what's going on. Okay, fair.
So if I use this for like, oh, you negated my rocket. If I let you do that and then negated my rocket, and then I spent the hero point to give him another rocket to toss it back into his side and take another one out of his ass. That would give a deal on hero. Instead, you just pick some fucking complicated way of doing it that I didn't want to deal with it. Hero point. See, guys, no. If I didn't say I have to declare when I'm using one of those points on you guys, and if you do the same thing to me where you use a hero point to cancel it, that does the same thing mine just did where it completely mixes out anyone else's ability to use a point on this action. Okay. You use it again? Inside the gun.
Just trying to fuck with it where it's gonna hit. Yeah, it's yeah. But also, then what the fuck is the rocket made of?
Hey, hey. If you're done, we can get you dressed. You can't be doing that. No, you need to sit in your seat.
You should have called it a plasma cannon, you fucking idiot. Sorry. So Somalia.
Essentially, considered essentially a winterized version of Fallout.
I already see it that way. That's how is it any different than real life? We're there.
Yeah, you could do all those things for myself. Like your cog is black.
Oh, hey, hey, I am getting ready.
Shouldn't it be purple?
Gonna make you yellow.
Also, yes.
Yeah, how did you? You are roast baby. Roast baby. Hey, wait, wanna? I forgot something.
fans, they are like place to try. Like theory with the characters, like the Australians, I'm pretty sure they know some fucking Japanese or Chinese. They're all over there. That's Korea. It's Australian favorite. Yeah, they're fucking rugby. They still play rugby,
They got Bonnie Blue.
so you have to forget the rules.
They got Bonnie Blue. That's where that bitch is from too, right? The chick that fucked like 1,000 dudes in one day. That's she's literally from there. She's Australian. She does not look 40. Get the fuck out. You know what? She may look 40, but she probably has like a closer net worth than like to like I don't know, a billionaire. Yeah, who cares if you dude, you don't think Sergio will put that shit together? She's loaded. She's loaded. Yeah, in any other world, she's mid. But because she fucked 1,000 dudes, she gained notoriety. So clearly, she did something right. Yeah, and her dad runs it. I think her dad runs all the accounting. No, her dad runs her accounting. Okay, can I have a question? Well, how is that any different than working construction your entire life? No, because in construction you're using your body, you're fucking your body up for minimum pay. You're not gonna get the bulk. Why? If you're a grown ass woman, I think I'm pretty sure she was of age. She was in her 20s. I think she was married to a dude, and she had a whole life, and then she started doing like porn on the side, and then it escalated because of I think her ex-husband was in marketing, and then her dad was in like finance. So like they got her into a career, and she blew up like literally for its virality. Like I don't even think like have any of you even seen? The fifth time you were talking about fucking Kiwis and fucking Australia. What do you mean? Don't blame us. Is it? I don't think it is. I think is it? Get the fuck out. No, it isn't.
Pretty sure, unless I fuck up. Bullshit.
Hey,
There's no way. No, but no, hold on. Billy Idol's daughter is also named Bonnie Blue. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Honestly, as I get older, and as I examine the world, I think the only people who have a problem with someone having copious amounts of sex are people that don't have sex. No one's asking you to, bud. You're fine. Just is it your job affected by the shutdown? Well, no, I mean the government wasn't shut down though. So what I'm saying is that there's still funds. What I mean is there's still funds up until November, and they extended it. But in December is where everything shuts down, unless the court like does what. But TSA is a client, right? What happens if TSA goes under? You got paid for all of it. At least you got paid for it. No, no, no. So you're not concerned that the lack of TSA contracts is going to affect your job at all? Okay, that's fair. No, but you do a lot of work in for like they do give you a lot of contracts, right? Like I don't work for Citizen, but we hire Citizen to come down and like work on some of our machines. So like if we went out of business, Citizen would lose out on a bunch of business. You know what I mean?
Aren't they cute?
Okay.
Are you okay?
I rolled a nat 20. Wait. Yeah, you can look at the app in VC text. You well, you said roll initiative, you fucking Australian. Weird. What the fuck? What the fuck? That's not necessarily. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're good guys.
In this area of Somalia, it's still a healthy population of half mutated people living here. Industrialized nuclear winterized warlords.
The whole time I'm muttering to myself, I try to be a good person. I tried. I tried. They want to push me into this spot. What the fuck? No, fuck the pilot. I thought ties went to the player character. There you go. Do you see? Can you see my roll? Okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, whose turn is it? Who kicks off the turn? Okay. Okay. So my first priority is to take care of the kids. So what is it? Wait, why am I killing that guy? Oh my god. Okay, okay. Can I try to reason him? Like, would it cost me an action to try to reason with him? Like, hey, misunderstanding. Hey, I. Okay, okay. Then I'll get as close as possible. I'll show up unarmed, pants up, and and I'll shout to the guy, "Hey, I think there's been a miscommunication. We're here to help save the children, not kidnap or any of that stuff. I think this is a misunderstanding." Eh,
This is going to be
I'll burn a hero point.
since it is directly being spent on skill, ability, or otherwise, does not trigger an extra point for me. The only thing that can trigger
Oh yeah, I'm putting persuasion. What do I add to it? Persuasion. That's down here. No. My presence is 0. Is it jack of all trades? So it's 12 plus 5. And you're nowhere near me. We were sent by the corporation. I forgot the name. Yeah, we were sent by these people to come assist with the rescue of these children. What do you mean? We're trying to save them so they can survive. What do you mean? Really? There's a bunch of corpses. Wherever we're gonna give them refuge is gonna be way safer than this, and they'll at least have a fighting chance. You you've taken away their right to decide. I wanna emphasize that at least give them the option to, because you're kind of condemning them to death. At least if they go with the corporation, they're gonna get square meals a day and the training and a chance to survive in the world.
And as far as to answer your question, Glasshead, you may do that when it's not your turn by spending a hero point.
11. So 6 plus 5. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry, I'm not. I'm used to this now. I have uncanny dodge.
Prevents you from getting surprised and helps you dodge AoE effects.
Would a plasma rocket be considered an AOE effect?
Flash damage from it, yeah, but he's firing it directly at you, and it's more plasma bolts than a rocket.
Do I get the okay? Because he used a hero point, do I get a hero point in response, or does it the turn roll through and then the hero point? Sorry. They don't have it yet. How far are you? I'm pretty sure as soon as you offer a couple of them food, most of them are gonna be like, yeah, food and trading. Yeah.
Second mission template, but to answer your question, you get it, but not until the action result. If I don't do it that way, then I can spend a hero point to negate your hero point, which gives you a hero point.
Yeah, it would go on forever. Okay.
Resolve, you can use whatever hero points you have on hand for this before it resolves, and at the end of when it resolves, that's when we calculate against what hero points that.
Okay.
So if you have 3 on hand, feel free to spend all 3.
I don't. I think I used my last one now. I don't have any hero points right now.
So
Yeah. Yeah. I just wanted to double check the timing. Yeah.
that doesn't work for hero points, but I did just use a hero point to try and paste him. So as soon as this action is resolved, whether he lives or dies, he gets wounded, whatever, he's getting a hero point back, as are all of you, because I spent a hero point to take an action on his turn to pull a trigger in space. Make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you got?
My dodge would be 0. 8.
Already reduced into atomized goo. As the plasma washes over him, Artie, you feel an immense pain and burning for about half a second, and then you realize you're dead, and then are quite nettled by it.
Oh.
You were trying to do this kind of shit is why you're so pissed off about everything. Every time you try to be reasonable, it blows up in your face, literally. Increase your mania score to 2. You are now under dissonance. You are slightly insane, more likely to turn violent. However, you gain a +1 to all damage ability.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Okay. As you feel your insanity powering you.
It's like this whole world is fucking crazy. I'm just trying to help out. That's all I'm trying to do.
But the pilot
Think of it like this, it's indignant rage that gets him pissed off to the point where he is gaining nerd rage, but for his magic powers. Anyway, as soon as this happens, you hear cursing over your guys' game comms as your pilot, call sign Firefly, curses into the mic, and the 40mm chin gun swivels around as the 3-barreled monstrosity on the bottom of your ship starts spinning. Known for using cybernetics. After his hero died in one of the larger city invasion incidents involving extraterrestrials, he went insane and decided to augment himself to the point where he went even further insane. Now, there are several copies of him wandering the world, all of which are networked. There's a kill-on-sight order across all corporations. Down with extreme prejudice. Just so you know, Aztec, think like cyborg monogamy.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
That's this guy's power. They figured out that he's a copier, according to his dossier, and they figured out that his cybernetics get copied with it. So he set himself up as a self-replicating network hub for basically blockchain fucking villainy and superhero antics.
Gotcha. Alright.
Give her orders, but she moves it on her turn.
So I was wondering, because I get if it's made of metal, I feel if I pull one right off from the ship.
There's a lot of defenses can move through this and sense all the disparate metals and the difference in between them. After all, this is a large mess of rusty iron and steel buildings around you.
Yeah, I should be able to see regardless. You burn that too. If you need to, I don't know if you burn tin to do it, but I can't burn tin and
That literally was not included in the power. That was included as a separate sensory power under the different sensory power.
burning. When you burn steel, you see all sources of power, right? I didn't know if it was like I don't like you said he's mostly metal, so it's like
Yes, but that's like saying that the entire surrounding is lighting up. This whole place is a twisted mass of fucking rusted, half melted iron and
yeah,
steel.
yeah, yes, correct. Yeah, yes, you're right. The answer is yes.
He doesn't have that much actual steel or iron in him, but he has some. Most of it seems like some sort of fancy ass metal. You can't quite put your finger on. Reminds you of Void Boy over there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Gives him a certain, vigorous look if you catch my drift.
Yeah, basically what I was asking is like if he's like fucking like 90% metal, then it's like a robot. But if he's like, 50-50 or like 70-30, whatever the fuck, then
At this
like
point,
that's
he
metal.
is far more
Got it.
machine than man.
That's why I was saying that technically he's metal. And I can pull it off.
Yeah, like
But
90% metal.
yeah, so it's like if I was surrounded
A
like
good 4% of the rest of his body mass is oil.
okay, so basically what I was saying is I could pull on him. It would just be pulling on the ship. So whatever's heavier would get like pulled. So if I pulled on him, and the ship is heavier, it would just pull towards us, which is bad,
Pull
probably.
you into the bulkhead first, and
Yes,
then pull
you're
on
right.
the ship.
You're right. You're right. You're right, Ben. You're right. You're right, Ben. You're right.
If you're lighter, and then you
Yes.
collide with the ship first, that
Yes.
means the ship
Yes.
is heavier, but actually
Yes.
the anchor point.
Yes. And I would have to burn here so I don't crush myself in the process of. You see where I'm getting? So it's like if I can pull on him for the ship, I will do that. But I wouldn't do anything but just like anchor myself to him, and then give the pilot orders to just ram through a building. When it's her turn. So it's like sort of latch the ship from the distance that we're at, like as a magnet.
As your power wraps around him, you
Okay.
feel a strange interference as a somewhat bluish, sparkly looking shimmer comes out of a gadget that sticks out of his left arm. Roll a d20 as a contest of will.
What a fucking asshole.
Um, I'm thinking about it. Oh boy, I don't care. And now it's your turn.
Marty, while you're waiting on the other side, you started to notice a particular figure. Looks like a classic Grim Reaper with a sight in the middle of the skeletal figure. But this one, instead of like leaving you or looking just like angry, he's just sitting there with his arms crossed and his face propped up, shaking his head while staring at you judgmentally.
I shake my ethereal head and look at him judgmentally. Look at some.
Expect the hero point to shoot him in the face with a gun. That's honestly ridiculous.
Fucking Australians.
So, things still stuck because of Aztec's power. He'd drop down, and you'd have to walk forward a few steps and look up to see him.
Let go with the gun. Please, God, I'm letting go of my power as soon as he moves like before. God.
Ranged attack, gun check. Pistol, gun, whichever one is your. If you have any proficiency in it. If not, then just roll your d20. Check. Okay, give me a second while I make a piloting check because he was still technically splattered on the front of his. Aztec,
Yeah, letting go of my ability.
yeah, but now you're going to want to hold on to something because the nose of the dropship's going to kick straight up.
That's fine.
Woot. I continue my stare down of death.
The rest of you don't see death.
He's making us waste our hero points now.
Try
I explode and I go through her.
That was speaking first. I was finishing her part. Just go first. Already.
I feel her emotions, her sense of distrust, and probably hunger and fear. That the children will be safe. You go one by one and ask the children, like, anyone who wants to stay, can stay. Me and her can go together. You don't have to go with these fucking. They aren't the best representation. They're soldiers, man. They're not.
I'm gonna explode, and I'm gonna save only the children. Yeah. I'm only gonna save the children.
Everything else, the building, the rest of the people.
I rolled this out.
My objective is those children, and my mind's kind of shattered right now. So,
Probably the second stage. You are far from fucking good.
no, but I just sat here and listened to this fucking Australian.
That's a different thing. First off, you have the power, not a fucking gun. It's a lot harder to block. Second, Marty, you don't have to do it. If you choose to do it, you can, but it will raise your fucking maintenance for it.
Ah,
You want to do both clear here? Choice.
What toughness would I need to be to survive? I reckon the toughness is me, but I don't know how. I guess I work here. Not that I can reach it or just. What does it do actually? Computer, does it increase my toughness?
fine, fine. I'll suck her into my ass. That's all I'm doing. But I'm not gonna use my ass. I'm just gonna use my. I'm gonna point. No, I'm gonna point at her and then suck her into my finger.
You wanted to paste her on the wall for no goddamn reason. I wanted to stop you, but I'm not working with your trying to stop you. I thought I gave it my best shot, and you guys are trying to be done. That's
Fine.
Shut it, please. I think the problem here, last, is that you didn't give it a chance. You came up and was like, oh, you gave it a chance.
I gave it a chance.
Give it a chance. And the lady says, if you want these children, you have to go through me. And then okay. And as it goes up, because first of all, the hero focus stopped it. And then this other asshole comes in and goes, I'm not going to
All right. Fine. All right. All right.
do it. Well, you walk up to the end while you're talking.
That's not fair.
Nah, it's okay. I'll just point my finger menacingly at her, and I'll wait for Aztec's thing to pass, and I'll make my decision after. Am I assisting by pointing at her menacingly?
Soothe them. Because what was the persuasion that you were doing? The soothing shit and all that happened, and that's the reason why she's not swinging the chair anymore.
Does he get a bonus point because I'm pointing menacingly at her?
The plus two turns into a gun.
Well, well, it is. Well, it isn't. Listen, you're either coming with us or you're getting pasted on that wall, or we're taking the kids anyway. So you can supervise them, or you can end up pasted on that wall. It's really your choice. I suck her into my finger. All right, that's enough of that. All right. It's okay. I use a hero point to stop the suck. Yeah, that's why I kind of stopped it. I saw where this was going. Thank you. Tell her to get the fuck out. Tell him to get the fuck out.
see a small little crystal that he's grown for seconds since the creation magic is still new to me. This is a small block pure crystallized caffeine. I was going to make a large lump of this and sprinkle it in their espresso.
No.
Never said what
Butterbed?
A demon.
Why are you giving caffeine to children?
that is your job. You are not necessarily here to ask nicely. Extract the children by any means necessary.
I want to. Do I know?
Yeah, but we're not going to. What you saying?
Do both of us know about the other adults that are there?
Jack is the only one with the emotional senses, and he did not choose to share. He also didn't say anything about the extra kids that are there.
All right, fine. I start looking. I start going through and looking for children.
Go past the door that she was in, and you find what looks like a very cramped children's dorm. You have a bunch of children hiding terribly, and a man with a table leg broke at the end, shaking, holding it like a bat, ready to fight, said, "Stop, don't come any closer."
I'll give you the same deal. I interrupt them and I say, I'll give you the same deal I gave the nun. You can stay with the children. You can keep them company and come back to this corporation, or you're an obstacle in my way. It's up to you.
And he said, "I will not let you touch these children, monster."
I suck them in.
He gets sucked in. No one listens.
I feel like you're saying everything that is not
Stop. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that.
More than humans in this room, you notice some of them look like mutated children, but look mostly human with some aberration. Some look completely otherworldly, like some that look like weird demons almost. And
And-
it really dawned on you why they want these children.
Any more adults?
You see a small shaky hand raise up from behind one of the cupboards. Hi, here.
Okay.
Thursday.
All right. Same deal. You can stay with the children, and you can come back and get the same deal they get, or I can suck you in.
Don't hurt me, mister.
So you surrender?
Whatever you say.
All right.
It implied I was fighting back.
Okay. Then I want you to step out with your hands raised.
And she seems to be a young-looking girl in a nurse outfit who seems to be haggard and skinny.
All right. Get all the kids, round them all up. I know you got a couple of hidey holes. Tell them to come on out. Because we're going to bomb the shit out of this place once we leave. So you don't want to leave any kids behind. Trust me.
saying we don't want to like according to how much children
18.
How many are there supposed to be? Yeah, I think he just guessed.
I think you put the heads down, you
Are in like ODST faceless fucking military masters. Well, except Mr. Boy Monster here. He's still got his, horror from beyond there. Well, I thought that's the art. If you told me that you were putting it on when we got close to the war zone.
oh no, I know why.
Otherwise, you fucking jumping out of that jet while it was still halfway up a building would have been a different story.
Yeah.
You do not have the stats to shrug off that fall. Your seat does. Yeah, one of the things the leaping power gives you is the ability to just not give a shit about falls within the range of your leaping power. First thing I'm ever hearing about your character carrying fucking trail mix with you. Where the fuck is this obsession with trail? What a fucking random question. Trail mix? I am very much reminded right now that this people are like, oh no, we have to go back. Why, Caboose? What have I been? Caboose, we've been walking for weeks. We're not going back to your fucking ship.
Shut up, Butters, or I'll give you to the Chinese. Sorry.
Didn't eat his baby. They took his baby. Raised it as one of their own. I'm going to tell you right now, save your hero point, because as soon as your handler sees you delaying their extraction, she's going to order one of them to destroy the table and shove them in the dropship. Do it in the dropship. Or when you get back.
Did I get any kids from my kid collection?
Found all the stragglers that were held. Found 6 of them. One of them tries to kick you in the nuts, and you're laughing it off for a second until you realize it did soul damage to you, and you wince.
Are they amenable coming to the ship? Are they all happy enough around me?
Most of them are terrified, but the one that kicked you in the nuts needs to be lifted up by the scruff of his neck while he thrashes about trying to kick and punch you.
I hope they notice as they get farther. I've reduced my...
Play over the loudspeaker. I've got something to do with unruly passengers like that in the back left cupboard once you get in the dropship. Oh, it's a drug? No, it's duct tape. Yes, in the medical cabinet. Sedatives too, but I doubt you want to give a kid that young morphine. That'd be fine. Sure, you did. I don't really care. You're from the looks of it, you brought extra, but who knows? Maybe they won't care if you accidentally overdose one or two. No, they didn't. Instead of routine comms, you guys are wearing enclosed helmets. I did not hear it. I'm going to tell you that right now. Your pilot may be talking shit, but she's talking shit to the team, not the kids. Okay.
That could be fun.
And put several holes into it so he can still breathe through the duct tape but can't make a noise. But someone strapped him into one of the jump seats. The lady seems to be in shock. You would expect someone cares for the kids to be
Oh my god, what are you doing awake?
Dropship, she basically huddled up in the back corner here in the pilot area, dropped a little crash harness over herself, and took one of the little blankets out from one of the cargo several reps above and cover yourself.
I'll take my skill.
He seems to be terrified. As you're walking up to her, the hatch closes, and everyone's on board, and the dropship begins getting back.
I point my finger menacingly at her again.
He looks back at you, as if, yeah, thank you for coming up.
Hey, you can. Hey,
Technically, you're still your place. Over your life, each year, your management, your control could say, should we technically fill in mindset heroes are people? You'd like to the newspapers turn forward?
oh God, we're monsters.
Well, like, it can't be,
She's gossiping, please. You're safe compared to some of the tech hero corporations. You just don't want to pay the GDIS outrageous license fees. And she mutters under her breath, "Yeah, you can
What you complaining about?
Too many.
It says, what, like personally? By the way, you do know you're still just talking to management, ain't nothing. You had no context. You were having one conversation, segueing
No, you just didn't understand his Australian. Don't blame him, cause don't blame him.
to
Speak American.
just too many, and it seems to recede in on herself. And yet the stare instead of rocking back and forth in her seat. A little over her and even further away from you. Very clearly,
we don't think so to the side. We don't think you mean.
just seeing him sit here and give a corporate sales pitch while this woman is clearly terrified of him, going through some PTSD bullshit that he's clearly exacerbating by asking fucked up questions like, hey, how many kids have you die?
Oh no, I get it. I get it. At this point, I get it. I understand.
You're all just standing around watching the top.
No, I know. Can I seethe harder at him? Because I can't kill him, but he's my teammate.
You're all wearing the empowered infiltration armor?
Yeah, but he's speaking for me, and I can't like.
Yeah, but you can see all you want.
No!
Negative volt? No, you can't. It already literally has a feat that lets him do shit like that. Actually, he has 2 feats that when combined together let him do shit like that. Normally, the one that he spends a hero point for can only be used on something he has proficiency with, but Jack of all trades gets around that. Gives him basic proficiency in everything, and it means he can jerry-rig together a welding torch without needing to find a real welding torch. You guys really need it. It won't be pretty, but he can do the thing, just not, like, incredibly well. The hero points to gain 5 extra ranks. 2 hero points gets him 10 ranks. He literally built, it's only 2 power points, to be fair, but, like, he literally put points into his character to be able to do shit like that. It would be kind of unfair to let you just do it without putting the points in. You get a
No.
Gay and retarded. No, you did a bad thing. What's this wee shit?
Buddy, what are you complaining about?
Yes, I had to because everybody lost trust in us because you kept talking shit at him the whole time. You just have to keep your mouth shut. How hard is that?
Give me give me just a moment.
Okay, our outrageous behavior. mean, you're right. The point is to try to seek diplomacy first. We didn't have to give him that fucking option. Had someone not threatened him off the bat, they might have come with us. Well, the truth got a bunch of people killed. Congratulations. Lie. Just lie. Do you lie? Like, is that hard? You can't refuse. Exactly. I mean, we could have been, but somebody. I don't feel very super about what happened. Like the amount of gaslighting that is going on right now. Here's a pastry. You don't want to be fat with me? How dare you? We could be getting fat together right now, Shay. You don't think so? We could be getting fat together right now. said, ah! Oh my gosh. What are you doing to me? Wait, are they still over there?
Yeah. Just 15 minutes. Must be a very good conversation. What if it's like orders just chores?
That wouldn't work.
Well, to be die each time. More than my little thing to do currently. Ideal to ask, but just here.
Uh-huh.
But before we continue, I want to ask, what is the physical limit of, if I were to make a summon for hero point, what would be like the number of power? So I want to make like I have a summon set, if I go like no, it's not. Why would you need a hero point to make a new summon template? No, like I'm just saying what would be like, if I were to make like a really powerful, I'd have to be like beyond my you would need to do some sort of ritual that involves sacrifices of some sort. part of why Aztec powers work as powerfully as they do is because every time he uses his powers, he's burning consumable resources. Whether that's in the form of the energy he charges up certain metals with, or the metals themselves, he is burning consumable resources. He has to keep track of, how much age he has stored in this metal, what memories he has stored in that metal. If I empower this shard with all my memories of One Piece and then eat it for a spell, I can go back and watch One Piece again. That's what I assume that like Aztec would use it for. Just keep rereading his favorite theories like it was the best time. That's totally what I use it for. Wait, a hero point would be a ball? And you're already breaking certain power thresholds with your summons. As I just explained to Aztec, with the regeneration rate and the damage threshold that your symbiote suit has, you have essentially an overpowered self-regenerating damage threshold that people have to break through before they can even contest your damage threshold. We were talking about the ability to break stats beyond your power level, and yeah. The reason why Arnie's powers do so many different things, they may seem weak, but you'll find that when other powers don't work on things, or other things just absorb the powers, even they'll have a fucking damage threshold of 12, Arnie power will be at rank 6, and he'll still deal damage as if they didn't have a damage threshold. His powers are just as bullshit as your guys'. It doesn't reflect in the numbers. It reflects in the fact that, his damage is innate to the universe. There's no stopping it. I can only mitigate. You can turn back time after he fucking explodes in your face, and everything will go back in time except the shit he exploded. That will remain in the state it was after he blew up. Yeah. Artie's power set is a fucking nightmare. The existing power, and then yes it would. But that's why certain things exist, Artie has free guys actually. I gave it to you for free at the beginning, temporal inertia. You are anchored in the timelines. If the timelines change, if things like that happen, retcon happens, you do not change. You retain your memory. You say exactly the same. Space and reality. Even if Artie gains the power to erase people from history, it would not work on a being like William. Feature that I just gave you guys for free called temporal inertia.
So I'm kind of over it. If I have to hear his Australian try to justify our evil actions one more time, I might kill everyone on this plane.
Dude, you took a presence of -4. And then of all the things to pick, even after learning that, like, all the creatures of the void are the things that try to destroy humanity, you're like, I want to be a void mage.
Oh, wow.
And I did warn you that people would look down on you for being a void mage. You were like, whatever. So combine that with your presence in Pinus 4, and the fact that you insist on trying to do all the social combat.
It's funny, my character has like no speed, so it's like he doesn't go with it. So it's kind of
I will give you a piece of advice for the future. Instead of just speaking up for the party, perhaps direct your speech at the party first to discuss it amongst them, so that you can all speak together as one. It's honestly, there were at least 3 times today where you said something that just made shit way worse. Even now, all the kids are looking at you terrified.
well, I'm back to
Executives are double. Let's put it this way: they had no qualms about sending you guys on a mission with kids because they knew full well that Artie was innocent, that they were the ones who set him up in the first place. Now they're starting to realize that it was you that should back away from children. You might go upstairs.
like the boogie.
The militant mutant factions that are tearing up Somalia. And for your mutant, you guys know the objective, you double check the LPD. As I put it, the Liberation Army of the People's Democracy, they're just another one of those warlord factions. You know, the People's Liberation Front or all that. All that shit, the constant, like, warring mercenary factions.
Use the word liberation in Africa. It's different.
Liberation. It's good. First question, second, a total of 3 earned so far. And you guys earned 3 more on this, so you earned a total of 6 power points. And for the total at the beginning, the only one whose total should diverge from that of blast heads, he took extra points by taking minuses in presence. He's terrible. He gave me count, he got 3 units.
Mine.
Yeah.
It's in the it's literally including radioactive ones. GDIN doesn't seem to give two shits about restricted materials. There's even some bullshit giving out Eldritch energy, void energy, like they basically gave you a stack full of every metal that they had their hands on.
I think I can upgrade on my pool. I think trying to bring it to bigger size, right?
Okay.
Talk about the
prequels.
prequel. I can bring one of them up.
Each pool is 5 points per rank. Your variable 6 is the only one that can handle spawning a devourer at the moment. Your other 2 are at variable 5. Each pool takes 5 points to upgrade. So you can either upgrade variable 6 to variable 7 to get it one step closer towards your power level, or you could upgrade one of the variable 5 to variable 6 to allow you to have more versatile summoning so that you could summon technically 2 of the offensive heroic ones and one of your suits, or you know, 2 of the offense heroic devourers that would, what do you call it, fight while you have a bunch of tentacles pinning people down. Because right now you can only do like either 2 tentacles and a devourer, 3 tentacles, 3 heroic or 3 defensives. You have 2 power level 5 summons, the defensive and the swarm, and all 3 of the power pools can be used for summons. You don't have a power level 6 variant of that, but you do have the capability of just spawning another variant 5 with it.
But I don't
Or, what?
doesn't the pool start of it have like a like something like 5
Like 6, which you can use it under the variable 6 pool when you get a 6 tentacle. If you use all 3 pools on tentacles, you technically be gaining 16 tentacles.
go talk to my
Tentacle can I'm just keeping track because it might be close to this. It's a pretty good
It's up to you.
It's already fucking set.
It depends on the day. Just let me know. It depends. I can't tell you now. It would... But yes, there's a good chance that I would be free if that helps. Okay, that's cool.
Wait like a whole fucking week to do it, especially if
also-
everyone else.
Well, okay, it
Next
was
time-
worth waiting the week when we were doing the D&D thing with fucking 6 people and long
Yeah,
sessions where I had to plan
yeah.
everything meticulously. With this, it's a lot less work and a lot more.
Monster of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
that's fun
next-
for me, bro. So that's what I.
Next session, I'll try to step back from the talking. I'll just be the dude summoning shit.
Step
Okay.
back from the talking. Just
No,
do
you
the
don't have to, you're
talking
fine.
at your teammates, not the NPCs.
Yeah, or just let me know. Fuck, god damn it.
Alright.
I sometimes just say shit without thinking. so-
Honestly, if I was a player character, I would not have had a single problem with what Artie did, and I would have had all tons of problems with what you did, Blast, with the
Yeah, I
nun.
don't.
You know
it's
what
like,
the difference
give-
there
give-
was, Blast
there's-
Heads? Do you want to know the
shit went
difference?
to shit first.
Huh?
Shit went to shit first.
No. You went straight to I walk in and boop the bitch. Artie walked in, gave an ultimatum, let Aztec sit there for a second and try and convince her, and then gave her another ultimatum, and then went fuck it.
And then
I
proceeded to
did.
give that ultimatum to everyone else in the place until someone accepted.
Hold up,
But
hold up.
granted,
I
didn't
like
need
to say I like to say I did give that ultimatum first, but maybe not the best person to give that ultimatum.
You
Was
gave
very
no
good.
ultimatum. You said we're here for the children the first time. The second time, you said let's go kidnap some children. Then the third time, she hit Aztec in the head with a chair, and you just walked in behind her and tried to shoot her in the face with a boop gun without saying a word. Am I wrong anywhere?
Well, when you put it that way, it does kind of sound like he's trying to gaslight us into believing he did nothing wrong.
I
Yeah,
was
dude,
just
that is
following
exactly what he's
orders.
doing. I have nothing wrong with doing
This
a
is
bit of
void
murder
blood.
hobo. I got nothing wrong with doing a bit of murder hobo, but Artie's character is literally even going insane, and even he can sit there and be like, "Yeah, let him try. If the bitch won't move, then I'll kill her." But like, let him try.
And like normally I would be more diplomatic, but as I go crazy, my patience with people is going.
Also, if that insanity thing is getting too much at any point, just let me know.
No,
Just
no,
feel like-
I think you picked
if
up what
you
I was
wanna
putting
go more
down.
insane, it's going to end up getting harder to keep your violent tendencies under control.
At this
and then
point-
getting lots of bonuses to your damage and other stuff for it.
I invited it. You kind of followed my lead, and at this point, I kind of want to write it out because at this point, I feel like
I
I'm
can't wait until you get to stage 6. I named that stage Blood Frenzy.
because I feel like I've done everything in my power to do the right thing, and other people keep fucking me up.
You have a
Oh,
villain
yeah.
origin
Honestly,
story.
literally
correct.
the only bad thing that happened during that whole trying to talk the dude with the rocket down was that you got a poor roll. That's the only mistake that happened. Like that wasn't even your fault. That's just the dice.
I made a concerted effort. I keep trying to do the right thing, and you motherfuckers want to drag me down. And okay, I'll come down there with you.
Complex ever since the whole like accused of touching children thing.
Well,
I like how
he
you
did
guys
touch
just
those
made an
kids.
arbitrary joke and we turned it into part of his backstory.
Well, that was kind of what I was going towards. That something happened, you know. I'm infamous
He did touch
because
kids.
But
Yeah, we
I,
just
I do like
roll
to
with it.
say this is kind of in my character though. Like even though I did it on accident, my character still would just be this oblivious.
you know
And that reminds me, your supervisor has been true to her word and sent you several video files directly to your company email folder with source videos that somebody mysteriously took down from the internet that disappeared that very, very clearly show that the only touching you did of those children was the appropriate kind to get them out of danger.
and the puppies or kittens, whatever
Wait,
it
we
was.
could show this
Well, you
video?
did stop to pet one of the kittens for a little too long. That was a little much during a crisis. But,
It's a
I
kit.
mean, it was
It's a
adorable.
kitten.
Hold up. Hey, I say this over comms if we could still do something. I'll say it because I might forget it.
Sure.
That we could show these children the videos, like Artie specifically, to try to raise the spirits of him saving.
No, the last thing I want to see is that bullshit.
And I
You
would
now have
say it in a way that
You now have around 16 terabytes worth of different angles from cell phone cameras. There were many bystanders in the crowd taking videos, to CCTV captured from private businesses, to city-controlled anti-crime cameras, the same kind that caught you on camera for the indecency charge.
um
Motherfucker.
today, I can't.
Yeah, for the session.
Yeah, I'm about to dip out.
Yeah.
if that's
Oh,
okay.
also, you guys were all slapped with a charge of trespassing in Somalian territory, followed up by an email from your supervisor telling you to ignore that. That they're lucky, or that they're welcome to try and come collect it.
I'm gonna start an email chain with them. I'm gonna go back and forth.
I'm gonna tell them I'm an American prince and I need their help.
Did we get slapped with
I'm
kidnapping?
glad
too?
somebody did it.
I wanna ask the thing with that. I would go get slapped with kidnapping as well.
Oh no, they don't give a shit about kids. They give a shit about trespassing.
Okay.
Speaking of which, you
where-
guys all gain one skill rank, because you know how they have that section that, you know,
Yeah.
what do you call it? That convenient section called expertise. All of you gain one rank, expertise kidnapping.
Yay!
Okay. Where do I put that?
In the bling spot?
Expertise. Okay. Kitty snatching.
City party.
Artie, I'm tempted to give you expertise in dying.
I mean, you should. I'm a
I'm
master.
going to go now. So,
All right, man. Thanks for playing. You take care.
I'm sorry for what I did today, making this happen.
Oh, you're
but
fine. It's whatever. It's fine.
No worries, Jim.
Next time, I'll try to be more. And honestly, I think we fucked it for the rest of the thing. We should just go in there and just get the kids and leave.
Oh, new mission next time. All right.
Well, yeah,
We're
you,
fine.
you guys already, you're in the dropship on
Yeah.
the way back with that.
This mission
Your
was
next
complete
two-
fucking disaster. It's a wash. Don't worry.
I mean, it's also complete with extra kids being brought back. Even if the execution was fucked up, the results speak for themselves.
No, don't we have 2 more villages to go in?
Exactly.
I think we got enough kids. I think we needed 10 kids, didn't we? Oh, we
thought it
need
was
There
10
were
kids in
there
the
are
village.
3 villages in the surrounding area. I overstocked that one because I figured at least one explosion would spill out to the orphanage.
Okay, well,
I figured we'd have at least a few kids who had to get pulled out.
Hey,
of the
listen, I'm okay with going and getting them anyway.
Huh?
I'm okay with going and getting those children. And fuck it. Listen, they threatened us with fucking sanctions and shit. Fuck that country. Let's go and get those kids.
2 more orphanages you can hit if you want.
Yes, do it. Fuck them.
Also,
Why not?
Artie, the reason why I'm contemplating giving you expertise in dying is because there is a mechanical use for it. Somebody could really fuck you up if they found a way to contain you within a container that could contain your explosions but keep you
Yeah.
alive.
Throw you in the ocean like a vampire.
But if you had expertise in dying, you could just be like, guess I'll die.
I mean, I'll take it if you give it to me.
Well, his explosion, how does it work?
It explodes.
Extra powerful?
Because, like, how can you contain it? If it like destroys, like if it's like an innate, like how can it be contained? Like what metal can contain it?
I'll tell you that. Frankly,
Okay, but how?
there are several ways to do it, and all of them would require the villain to put in extensive research, probably encounter Artie several times, do some villain monologues about how they're his arch enemy and how they're going to get him, do a bunch of the repeated encounters till they finally understand his gimmick, create a prison that's just perfect for their arch nemesis so that they can put him in a ball, contain him, and launch him into the sun so that he'll keep burning up forever and ever until the end of time.
Ah. Okay. Fair enough.
You know, standard supervillain shit.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay.
Or I'll get really good at dying and I'll be able to escape it at some point.
You need to get a teleportation power, and then you'll be immortal.
No,
Maybe a teleportation power that you can only use when you're dead.
build you a custom feature power that
Wait,
lets
I
you
have-
pick a spot of
Hold on, hold on.
resurrection.
I have 3 points, right, that I can drop into something? I haven't used any since the start of the game.
Huh?
I haven't used any since the start of the
You
game.
have 6, but what
You
I'm
should have
trying to
6. Yeah.
but what I'm trying to say is that we could always create a custom power for you as one of the feature powers where you can drop resurrection points.
I feel like teleporting is a lot more useful. Yeah, can I get a
Yeah.
teleporting?
Yes, but you can't teleport when you're dead. That's not how that works.
Can I become incorporeal?
Huh?
Can I choose to become incorporeal?
I
You
mean,
said-
you'll be dead.
There was a time where you said that he noticed himself dying and he was sad. Is there a power that he can get where he could like move around as a ghost when he's dead?
Yeah,
Dead man?
incorporeal.
Yeah, but that would be a separate power by itself that allows him to do shit while he's dead. Which, frankly, he's putting a lot of powers into individual powers that are underranked for what he's doing. Problem was that he had a decent amount of upfront costs at character creation, and now he's playing catch up on the ranks for those powers. The reason why those are still devastating is because, again, normal things like standard damage thresholds don't apply to his explosions.
Gotcha.
Certain types of regeneration won't work because his damage is innate damage. It just happens. It's think of it as a blood magic skill, where it's a direct connect sacrifice skill, where you eat your own HP to eat the other guy's HP, where they don't get a chance to resist because of the sacrifice you're doing, but he has to kill himself every time he uses it, so he gets to push it at power to the extreme end of that.
What happens if I just go immortal?
Huh? You are. How the fuck do you think you come back every 6 seconds?
Undying?
That's not how that works.
That's different.
immortality 20. That's literally the immortality power that keeps bringing you back. That's why you have the temporal inertia and all that other stuff, because that's like all the usual ways you take out an immortal. You have your bases covered. Now all you need to do
Unless I get
is-
hurled into the sun. I'm trying to figure out a fucking...
We'll build you a custom feature power that lets you drop resurrection points.
I feel like that's still fuckable. I feel like teleportation would be better. But what if
Yes,
you limit it
okay.
to only use it when you're dead?
But if I use the right type of power, then he'd only need a few ranks in that power. It would be set up so that each rank in the power would give him a new resurrection point to drop in addition to the other ones. So we could have one hidden in an office here, one hidden in a hideout there, one in a headquarters over there. And what are you going to do? Put a fucking trap in front of every single one of them? It keeps killing him every time he respawns?
I feel like you can get a super secret organization to figure him out and do all the same shit and then reveal themselves when they have all his resurrection points and Like when he's like down on his luck and has no available resurrection points, they're just like, "Ha, you're trapped, bitch," and then that's it. And we gotta fix it.
Yeah, but at that
Versus-
point, all I would do is get the right people who could fight him to keep him busy while I fuck the rest of your guys' shit up, and then laughed in his face because he couldn't stop me.
Fair.
That sounds a lot easier and more doable than creating this massive fucking over conspiracy where I abuse my DM knowledge to find all of his hidden resurrection points.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It'd be better power for just have teleportation.
Besides, it'd be a relatively cheap power, so
No,
it'd
you,
only
Shiro.
end up costing like 1 or 2 points per rank. And if he really wanted to, he could dump 10 fucking ranks into it and have 10 separate fucking resurrection spawn points set.
Yeah, but then teleportation, he could just teleport.
Not while he's dead.
No, but he'll. Okay, so he comes back from the dead, and then teleports.
Yes, but that doesn't help him if he's in the sun when he comes back because he dies before he has the chance to teleport.
Can I use black holes at a distance? Like, can I summon a black hole? Like,
No.
That's a
All
good
the
power to get,
range,
John.
all the range on your black hole is the range of its area of effect. You specifically said you wanted it to have to come off your body because your gimmick was doing like orifice things.
yes.
What if? So if you destroy his body, you destroy the black hole. It doesn't persist if the power's on. You know.
There's one power and one power only that works while you're dead. Immortality.
Okay.
That thing that you're talking about being a ghost wouldn't technically be him. It would be a summon that spawns and triggers every time he dies that he would directly control until his character came back.
Would that be a better power to invest?
No, because I come back like immediately.
Sorry, go ahead.
There would be no point because I come back immediately. Pretty much.
Come back in 6
No,
seconds.
there would be a point because it would technically be a minion of yours. Flavor-wise, it could be you, quote-unquote. But since it's your minion, it would technically go after you.
Okay.
So you could end your turn.
Well,
by
let me think about it then before I spend anything.
Second turn
Yeah.
as the summon. But that's what I'm trying to say is you have options to go through to do all this stuff. You can
But,
make a
okay.
feature power that lets you do spawn points. You can make this summon so that you can
Like something that I thought of today is
where the summon ends up is
But
where
if you
you
had
would respawn
teleportation,
or some shit
can't
like
you
that.
just use a hero point to use it before you die?
Yeah.
If you're in the sun and you have teleportation as a power and you're trapped in the sun, you can just use a hero point to use it. Your
Or you could just use a hero point to shimmy your fucking hands free of the cuffs and break out in this daring breakout before the missile falls apart and I end up in fucking Antarctica frozen for fucking 50 Sorry, that's Steve Rogers.
oh, that's right. I wanted to Kamui. To have the ability to Kamui through my butthole.
Kamui?
He wants to make a Kamui space, but he wants instead of an eye, he wants it to be his brown eye that controls it.
Well, I mean, the black holes, I want the black holes to control it. So I guess it doesn't really matter what orifice it comes from.
Mechanically, but flavor-wise.
Yeah, I want some black holes to do damage, and I want the ability to some black holes.
Artie feels about holes.
Exactly.
He doesn't like those white holes. Only the black
I don't know. Let me think about where I want to go, and then next time I'll have more of a solid idea.
No worries.
Also, Ben, question. If
Answer.
there's-
Let's see if they match.
If we ever do a world-topping mission where we go to another world, can we go to Roshar so I can steal a shard blade? I want to steal a shard blade.
Gay. Gay?
Yeah, I want a shard blade. I don't need a sprinter. I just want to.
You're more likely to go to a pocket realm that's a shard of a shattered world and find an ancient relic rather than go to Roshar itself.
Fair enough. I'll take
I
it.
do not feel
Versus
like
a shard
I
blade.
do not feel like having to fucking parse out all the powers and shit like I did for you for all that bullshit.
Okay.
So it'll be like,
Okay.
different relics that came from different realities on a fucking fragmented world that adventurers have been raiding for centuries.
Okay.
Some leave with loot, some die there leaving more behind, shit like that.
Well,
it's
if
in
we're
a
done-
fucking multiversal swing orbit, so it only approaches the multiverse every so often years, and only these kinds of people can go into it. So you gotta slip in and fucking battle royale for a bunch of people for the loot. That's
Alright.
actually one of the encounters I have planned for a later game. Is, only people power level 12 and under are allowed onto the shard, and it's essentially a winner gets all battle royale for a treasure trove where all the different corporations are sending in strike teams.
Oh, man, by then, hopefully, I'm adept at using my powers. I'll be. Man, I'm just gonna put a lot of thought into it next time, and I'm just trying to go real hard.
Well, like I said, you have ways to combine the powers over your power levels and screw with things, like the pushing and pulling at the same time on the metal that's inside the guy. That's one thing I was expecting you to do. You need to start thinking outside the box on stuff like that.
I was thinking in the realm of the book, but if I can overcharge it, then it's different. So.
Alright, if we're done, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, but no, I got you. I'm gonna head out too.
Good night.
Midnight.
Alright, bye.
Good night.